We got the monitor of all monitors. No, we just got a monitor that we're going to head to test, obviously. So this is a 2735 by BenQ Zowie, and it's a 2K monitor, so 2560 by 1440p resolution. We're going to be obviously differentiate the two. So 1920 by 1080 by 2560 by 1440p. I think that's the resolution. But anyway, we're gonna see what it's gonna be like different. So got Clenny on the firm, and basically what it is that from a distance, because it's 2K, we should be able to zoom straight in and find out where the enemy is, and it'll be more clarity or more detail of pixels per inch on the screen, if you know what I mean. So it means that I should be able to zoom in and see everything clearer than what I would with 1920 by 1080, because Full HD is just not as powerful as 2K, because 2K is twice as powerful as 1920 by 1080. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna like test the vibrance, color vibrance, and we're gonna test it for black equalization, which means that any enemies hiding in the dark shadowy spaces, we're going to be able to find them. But the only thing is different, we're going to be checking it out because technically the perfect screen for PUBG, I think it's for PUBG, yes, I think it is for PUBG, 24 inches or 24.5 inches, perfect screen for shooting. If it's too big, it might be a little bit more of a distance to travel when you're actually using the guns to shoot the enemy than what it would be on a smaller screen, which is more precise and quicker than a 27 inch. But this is a 144 Hertz monitor, and it should be able to be compatible with it, no problem. But we're here to test that, obviously. But with the esports gaming people, I think they are agreeing that the 24 or 25 inch is definitely better in size to play this game than the 27 inch. But this will be better to play this on Fortnite, which we're going to be testing as well. And obviously fighting games, and the more bigger the screen, the more real estate and everything, the more you can fight with. But yeah, PUBG is just limited like that to a small screen for perfect esports playment or enjoyment. Playment, I don't know. Anyway, so let me put my headphones on and let's get testing. So first off, we're going to go and check the equalization, so enemy about. We're going to do a split screen so you can obviously see the difference of like with black equalizer, without black equalizer, with color vibrance, without color vibrance, with 1920 by 1080, with 2560 by 1440p. That's how we're going to roll it. So let's go. So at the moment, we'll just change the resolution 2560 on def cam at the moment because I only had a 2x zoom. So 2x zoom, you could see the quality and difference. But this dude had quite a far zoom. I don't know what he had. He might have had 8x zoom, maybe a little bit further. But let's have a look on def cam. So this is on 2K at the moment, and this is what the quality that you should be seeing. So everything looks nice and sharp, even down to the leaves. It looks excellent. There you go, took us out. Right, now I'm gonna have a look at this at 1920 by 1080. That means that the resolution would have been a bit off and he wouldn't be able to directly hit us. It needs to be nice and clean with detail, where everything's all very smoothed over. So say that I go to hit a bullet, and it's 1920 by 1080, because it's so far out, it means the resolution will be a bit fuzzy. It means that I could be shooting through pixels and not actually at the enemy. Now, when it's nice and clean and clear, it means that I would have been shooting him directly. So whatever I was seeing in clear resolution is what I would have been doing. So now I'm gonna change this into 1920 by 1080 resolution, and we'll check the difference out with that. Say 1920 by 1080. Keep changes, PUBG, def cam. Yeah, it's definitely more fuzzier. And there you have it. Those are the two difference of scenarios with obviously having a clearer 2K screen. Right, so as you can see, Clenny's right there, and we're going to use the black equalizer, which is right here, and then we're going to brighten up so we can see the enemy. and there she is. And then obviously without the black equaliser, it becomes very dark, especially when you're running about, and you wouldn't normally see that, but obviously it does give it away that it's got the number 2 on there. But let's try that with let's put it back up so I can see. Move Grinny. Alright, stop there. Right, now we're going to try this with colour vibrance. So let's go in colour vibrance. So you can have them where you can't even see them at all. In fact, you can't. Yes, I can just make out that your face is there. Move your face, walk backwards and forwards. Go. There you go. Stand up. Yeah. Alright. So colour vibrance does help a little bit, but black equaliser definitely helps. So as you can see, whoa, oh, there we go. As you can see, I'm going with my colour vibrance. So with Fortnite, you can definitely get some real punchy colour in it, and it comes up and it looks really nice and clean. But my preferred settings is about 11. Everything else is okay at the moment. I'm going to check some dark spots, but because this is such a vibrant game, it's hard to find out whether what is pretty dark around there and what's not. So where are we going? So enemy could be staying there, and then I can just hit the black equalisation, which is over here. I've gone the long way around, and then I can turn it up and it will brighten up the spot. But then I normally have mine off at the moment, make it more realistic. But I need to find an enemy under there, which is going to be pretty tough. So let's see how we get on. So we're just going to check the resolution in 1920 by 1080, but it's self-explanatory. Basically, it means that the resolution, if I go from 2K to 1920 by 1080, it means that it's not going to be as clean. But let's have a look anyway. Let's see what it looks like on PUBG. Not PUBG, Fortnite. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more fuzzier, which you don't really notice, but now I've noticed it. So doing like loads of sniper shots is obviously going to be a lot cleaner when you can get the sniper rifle going. So let's change it back to 2K. Display, back to 2K. Keep previous. Then back to Fortnite. Yeah, that looks so much cleaner. But what I'm going to do is just obviously put down that you can see 1920 by 1080 resolution, and then obviously 2K. If you're an esports player, you obviously want the most correct pixel count that you can get, so you can definitely kill the enemy or make sure you don't have any mistakes. Yeah, so far though, the experience is actually it's more beneficial, because you're actually playing a game that you got to play on a high experience, and you got the screen to do it, so it helps you. 27 inches on here, it feels no different than playing it on a 50 inch. But if I was playing PUBG, I'll play PUBG on a 60 inch screen and a 55 inch and a 24 inch and also on a 27 inch. And I'll tell you what, it is much better playing it on a 24 or 25 inch. But playing Fortnite, it's different. So there'll be a little comparison in this video. Well, obviously I don't know why I'm saying that now, because obviously it's going to be in the start of it. So it should be a split screen saying one resolution is 1920 by 1080, and then obviously zooming in so we can tell by pixel counts and what looks a bit rough around the edges and what doesn't. Also the black equaliser, how you can change it. With Fortnite, it's pretty colourful, and if you've got a decent computer and a decent monitor, you technically ain't gonna be playing around with the colour as much with colour vibrance. But colour vibrance is like, for PUBG I could definitely use that, but in Fortnite I didn't really need to use it. I could either tone it down or put it up. It doesn't really matter. It depends on your own preferences with colour vibrance. Black equaliser definitely helps though, because when you want to see the enemy in the dark spaces, you can do so. And also with the resolution of 1920 by 1080, and it's a bigger screen, it's much more realistic and it's more cleaner, and it just moves smoother, especially at 144 Hertz. Couldn't really tell the difference between 100 Hz and 144 Hz, but you can definitely tell the difference between 240 and then obviously 30, so it's all good. So anyone that can pick up and obviously have the graphics card in their machine that's powerful enough, tamper around with the colour settings, it's different. Now BenQ Zowie is going to send over quite a few of their monitors, and I'm going to line them all up, and I'm going to do different aspects of colour and black equaliser, but putting them all on the same sort of screen, the same game, just to see, and the same graphics card, same sort of setup of computers, but see what's going to be different with, well, so I can show you what's different, like from side to side, but in real world results, rather than using a game capture card. You're not going to see what I'm talking about, so you're going to have to literally look at it in real world results. So that's why I don't do game capture, because then you can see how the colour's changing and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Anyway, I hope this is enough information. If it was, leave us a like. If not, leave us a dislike, but obviously comment down below, tell me what you would like to see in the video, or what I missed, and I'll do that for the next video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.